channel, and today we're going to go into something a little more interesting or a little different than usual. Today we're going to be talking about if you have a Sony Android TV, such as what you're looking at on my screen. This is an XBR 55X 850C. Was created, I believe it was 2015. So recently it got an update to 7.0, and I kind of started playing around with it again, and I noticed that if you have 8bitdo controllers, the Bluetooth controllers, you can now use them with your Android Sony TV, at least this model. Originally, when it came out with Android 5.0, and it only worked with PS4 controllers, and I believe PS3 controllers, but it definitely worked with PS4 controllers. And anytime you try to connect anything up via Bluetooth, it didn't really work. So the fact that it's working on 7.0, and actually it was working on 6.0, I tested it right before the update, it's a great step forward in allowing you to game on your TV. So now you can actually play games without a console with a controller that's not a PS4 controller if you want to play something else. So it may work with other Bluetooth controllers. I don't know because I haven't tested that out. That's something for you guys to try. If it works for you, leave it down in the comments. But for me, it paired beautifully. So let's go into the settings and I'll show you guys that it's already paired, and we'll try a game or two. Right? So let's go down. This is the settings screen. We're going to go down to Bluetooth. So here's the Bluetooth settings. And hopefully you guys can see. Unfortunately, I have to record the TV from my phone because there's no way for me to direct capture my TV, unfortunately. So if you see here the Bluetooth settings, you'll see here's the 8bitdo SF30 Pro, which is this controller here. The FC30 Pro, which is this controller here, and of course the S30 arcade stick, which is this right here that I'm using. So that's actually pretty good. It's very easy to pair. You just hit pair on the, you hit add device, as you see on the screen. You hold down the B and whatever the start or on buttons are on your controller. You wait and it'll pair. Generally, it'll pair the first time, so you have to try 2 or 3 times before it pairs, but generally, once it pairs, you're good. So, let's go on and try a game. So, I'm going to try RetroArch first. RetroArch is a multi-system emulator, multi-console emulator, and a front end for other programs, but generally it's used as an emulator. So, basically, this means that you don't need a Raspberry Pi if you have the correct model of Android TV, which is actually pretty awesome, right? You can play all your old games. So just as a proof that, I'm running this directly on the TV and not some console. Let's try games that never came out for home systems. Let's try Robocop first. This is obviously the arcade game for Robocop. Let's put some coins in there. As you can see, I'm playing Robocop with an arcade controller via Bluetooth. Now, one thing I will say about controlling this with the 8bitdo controllers, absolutely make sure that you're on the latest firmware, especially if you're playing with this arcade stick. I was literally one firmware under the current one, and the lag was atrocious. I had to update to the latest firmware, and now I can still feel there's a bit of lag, but it's acceptable for most games. Again, I apologize for the video quality, but I had no other way of capturing this. If I had to use something like a Raspberry Pi or something, then obviously I can just capture direct HDMI out, but I don't have that option because TVs rarely have HDMI out. So as you see, it's working beautifully. And if I touch one of the other controllers, should see something pop up on the screen. Oh, it's not on. So let's begin and start. Let's see if it gives us any indication. Okay, so now it's connected to the TV. So you'll see that now, the screen. As for this, as you see, 8bitdo, it found it right away. So let's get out of this game for now. So we're going to hit close content. Try one more game that obviously never came out on the whole console. At least not in this version, right? Put some credits in. I guess I shouldn't worry about being flagged since YouTube demonetized my videos. As you can see, it plays just fine. Come out of there. So as you can see, it works fairly well. If you want to use these controllers and play a Super Nintendo emulator, I mean, what better controller can you have? And it works directly with the TV. You don't have to worry about you can plug it in the console. Now, of course, keep in mind that this is not the fastest processor ever made, so keep your expectations in check. It's kind of a slow processor, especially even for 2015 standards, it's pretty slow. So at most, you may get some decent performance on the PS1, maybe a highly optimized N64 game, but don't expect much more than that, at most. So let's close this out. Put a RetroArch. And the next game we'll try is, let's try a native Android game. So we'll do Adventures of Mama. I'm going to do yes, of course, and we're going to jump into the game. As many of you know, Secret of Mana just came out. The remake just came out for the PS4, PC, and I believe for the Vita as well. So for those of you that want to play it at home, if you have an Android TV, you can. As you can see, you can play just fine with the controller. Let's see if I can. Oh, look at that! So obviously, let's try to get this on camera for you guys. But yeah, here you go. Right? Yeah, I'm doing terrible here. Oh, maybe I'm not doing so bad after all. I'll just be a warrior for now. Now let's see something. Can I switch to controller number 3 and have it work? Why, yes I can. This one feels laggy compared to. This one feels very laggy compared to the other ones. Just giving you guys a heads up. So maybe it's because I have too many controllers hooked up, or it could be something else. But in comparison to this, alright, that's enough of that. So let's get out of here. this, and we're back on the home screen. So guys, if you have an 8bitdo controller, maybe some other Bluetooth controllers, and at least some versions of the Sony Android TV, you'll probably want to have Android 6.0 or above, at least a very recent update of firmware, release a very recent firmware update, then definitely try it and try your luck. If you have other Bluetooth controllers that do work, please leave it in the comment section below so that everybody can kind of crowdsource what works with what. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to rate, thumbs up, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care, guys.